Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore with your host, Brian K. Morris, independent publisher, freelance hybrid author, award-winning playwright, and former mortician's assistant. Beware, beware. That might not be a phone jingling in your pocket. Join the Nevermorians for morning mischief and madness at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 Central. Your sense of humor is the only thing you need to wear.
Good morning, everyone. How the heck are you? Oh my goodness, that is... Hold on a second. Avert your gaze for a few seconds. All right, is that any better? Not much, but anyway, that's why we're going to get a new camera this week. Anyway, hope you're all having a good morning. Good morning, I'm Brian K. Morris. Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. And you may notice a change in the background. Well, today we are going to be having company for the first time in months. And some of them may show up early, so they may wind up on the show. So we decided to... do this in the front foyer of the compound. And Cookie is off to one side. Wave to everyone, Cookie. They can't see you. Made you look. Anyway, and she just told me I'm number one. Anyway, hope you're all having a great Friday morning. Let's head on up to your comments. And we got Christian Basil, the mighty Morris Monster Rise. Well, we are on the rise because we also love the Tales of the Traveling TARDIS. Check out that show. Christian, put in the next time you're going to be on. Would you please? All right, there we got the comments up. And there's Meredith Walker. Good morning, Nevermorians. Mwah. Good morning to you, Giantess. How are you this morning? And pee already and wash your damn hands. See, and stay safe and stay smart and don't apologize. And trying to watch my internet is poopy. Well, you just wipe it and tell it to behave now. Anyway, Michaela Jade is, we're having kind of like a mini conference here. It's not to be confused with FezCon, mind you, but Covfefe. But no, it's like Michaela will be here along with Carl Witzman, Donna Carleen, and T.L. Shively, and Cookie and me, and a related family. So we're just going to turn into the Brady Bunch later on today. And we're just going to celebrate getting the hell out of the house and doing some traveling. And it kind of works for me because this would have been the day that we had Heroes for Kids convention. So it is a welcome distraction for some of us. Anyway, let's have some more people talking to me. Anyway, 2 miles outside of Indiana. Yay! All right, Indiana will become a lot more classy today as we have all these writers in here, and they won't have to put up with me any longer. And good morning, Brian. Good morning to you, Teresa. Mwah. Teresa, I have to say, is... let's give a progress report on Poetry Expressions Volume 2, that her editor finally got off his butt and finally got it done. And now is in one more round of editing, at which point Teresa will get the galleys to go over, and then we will discuss final editing, after which we will do one more round of edits, and then Cookie will get it to format, and basically we're going to get her ready. We're going to get this gal ready. And David Atkins, I would like to wish everyone a great weekend. You too, brother, you too. I am busy finishing a few projects up, and then I get to start showcasing my new art piece and book, Hell Hath Heels. Well, good for you, David. Good to see you getting stuff done, my friend. And Luke Stone Studios. Good morning, Luke. How you doing? Hey, Luke, promote that new book you and Travis are working on, all right? Good to see you, man. And Brian Rose, good morning, and just got the reminder I set for myself that Heroes for Kids Con is tomorrow. Now I'm kind of bummed. Yeah, I know, Brian. And I know it's been worse for some other creators, but it's gotten to the point where I'm disappointed, but I'm not heartbroken like I was at the early part of the year, because this has been happening to me like once a week now. It's like, you're at a show. No, you're not. Not now, you aren't, boy. And let's see. Let me get the Facebook up on the iPad so I can tell when the heck you show up, because I know I've got people who show up and I haven't seen. Okay, there we go. All right. We got people. We got people now. Anyway, Brian, yeah, I hear you, Brian. I am sorry, and especially since Heroes for Kids benefits other people other than just the promoters, that there are a couple of charities which we rolled over till next year, mind you. But just the same, it would have been the first time I get to see a whole lot of you. And now I'm going to have to see in dribs and drabs, but that's good. At least it beats not seeing you at all. And there we go. Amy Hale says, good morning. Mwah. Good morning to you, darling. Hope you are having a splendid, splendid morning. And did I miss someone up here? Did it not come through? Okay, because I've got a comment here from Tom Reed. Waka waka. Tom, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Tom's a dear friend of mine from back in Illinois. Hope you're having a great Friday morning. Good morning to you, my friend. And Becky Castillo, are they just skipping around on me or what? Okay, there she is. Okay. And the reader is here. Good morning to you, my friend. Hope your morning's going well. Hope everything's going well for you. There he is. There's Tom Reed going wacka wacka. I'm pleased to see you. It's great to see you, Tom. Really, it is. Welcome to what my life has become. Anyway. And Robert Beatty is here. Good morning, Monster Morris and fellow Nevermorians. Robert, always a pleasure, sir. Hope your morning is going well. And Bill Sarton says, good morning, Brian and Nevermorians. I know who your company is. The black helicopter should be arriving through your windows and front doors soon. Well, I look forward to it. And don't forget, keep using your debit card because that's how they'll keep tabs of you now, citizens. That's from on high. And don't stand too close to those 5G towers, okay? Anyway, Becky Castillo, good morning to you, darling. Mwah. And, and this is one that hurt a lot, SilCon not happening this year, but I know it'll be back better than ever. And there may be something to appease its many, many fans. So anyway, Becky, good morning to you. Hope you're doing well, sweetie. And Amy Hale, saying Teresa Dunn, I just want to let everyone know Sunday is my birthday. Yes, please wish Teresa Dunn a happy birthday. If not today, then definitely on Sunday. And someone will have to remind me because the only two birthdays I can remember anymore are Cookies and Jesus. Notice my name wasn't on that list. And Amy Hale, wish we could have joined you. I wish you could have too, but I'm told that the caravan may make its way to year 20. And who knows? Maybe we can get out. We got to get to Southern Illinois. We got to have a reunion ourselves. Paul Bush, hello, TL here, hijacking Paul's phone while he is driving, just under an hour away. Yes, all right, coolness. Yeah, that drive down 24 is actually pretty nice. There's a lot of nice scenery along the way from like Fort Wayne, between Fort Wayne and Lafayette. Yes, this is a convergence of many, many people, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be hanging out today, and probably everyone gets a belly full of me, and then they'll leave. They'll probably take about 10 minutes. But anyway, no, I'm so looking forward to seeing you guys, and we're not going to social distance around here probably. And good morning, Becky. Good to see you. Meredith Loughran, happy early birthday, Teresa Dunn. Oh, yeah. And let's see here, David Atkins. When a conspiracy ends her father's life and has a target on her back, she makes heads turn and many hit the floor. A target's on her back and she catwalks the line. Hell hath heels and enjoys them. This sounds like a new work in progress, David. I approve. And Becky says, I think comments are just really slow. Or either that or Brian is one of the two. That's usually a common thing. Luke Stone says, 2 young missionaries have the world turned upside down by the diabolically wicked Bishop Lucas. Oh, you got to watch those people named Luke. Anyway, learn more about Voodoo Nations in this world trekking mini-series. And if you can put up a link to that, Luke, that would be awesome. That would be fantastic. And happy birthday to this Christian Basil. And John B. Pica, good morning, Multiverse. Good morning to you, citizen. Hope you're having a splendid morning, my friend. And Becky Costello says, Brian K. Morris, I am thinking a week-long virtual SilCon is in order. Becky, you have no idea how much energy that takes up. Even just doing a day and a half takes a lot of work. You might talk to Meredith Loughran about that because she pretty much put together the indie event that we went through last weekend with her own 2 hands. And I'm sure she'll agree with me. It's, even though you're sitting and doing a computer and everything, keeping tabs on it it sucks up a lot of energy. And, Meredith put in a lot more time than I did, but even what little I did, I'm like, by the end of it. So let's see who has come in here that I have not said hello to. Travis Gibb. Travis, good to see you, and good luck on Voodoo Nation, sir. And Cindy Kep. CKOEPP.com. Check out that website. Check out her brand new book, Animal Eye, and check out her newsletter. You can sign up for it comes out every month. It is free. It is awesome. It's really a good read. And please don't forget, you see at the bottom of the screen a crawl for my own newsletter. You can go to that shortcut there and sign up directly, or you can go to the Rising Tide page at risingtide.pub. And let's see, I think we have caught, oh no, we didn't catch up. And here we go. Change of view today. Yes, Robert, as I was saying at the top of the show, we are having company today, and some of them may actually show up here at the house. They'll all be wearing disguises, though, because they do have reputations they have to maintain, and being seen with me, I get it. I totally get it. So anyway, we decided to move it down here because actually the space that I broadcast from normally is pretty cramped. There's about room for me. Somebody would have to sit on my lap, and I don't think Carl Witzman's ready for that. I really don't. Yes, and behind me you will see things like some games over. Let's see if I get it right. No, the other shoulder, this shoulder here. We have games there, and it looks like my my Funko avatar is standing on top of a coffee cup, which is kind of fitting. And you'll see, of course, the Superman from Superman number 201 in Volume 1 by Kurt Swan and George Klein. And then down the hallway, you'll see like a Cookie Monster stuff. And here comes Cookie. And be careful now because we can see into the hallway. There we go. You have the thumb of Cookie giving her approval. So if you go in the other room, you'll see the backside of Cookie. There she is. Don't say you never saw her on this show. Okay, now let's see your face when you come back, honey. And you did promise witness protection. You'd be better about that. She's ignoring me. Anyway, let's see. Meredith Lockhorn, I am scheduled to be JD. Ooh, mwah. Ooh. Excuse us, everyone. Now, don't say you never saw Cookie. She's feeling proud of herself. She's like hyping herself. I can just tell. Anyway, yeah. Meredith Walker says, I am scheduled to be J.D. Calderon's guest this evening on his show, Indie Comics Explained, at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. That's a great show. J.D. is, I have to say, in all honesty, J.D. is one of the more challenging interviewers that I've been on. I did his show about 2 weeks ago, and I really had a great time. Plus, he asks you a whole bunch of questions at the end that Ms. Comics Noob you will be challenged by, and it'll be a lot of fun. And Robert Beatty says, "Oh, I hate company." Well, I love my company. We actually get along. Go figure. But no, we have a good time when we're together, and now we're all in one area, and we must retain our secret identities. That's true. Our enemies may strike at us through our loved ones who happen to be accompanying us. What the heck? And Teresa Dunn says, I know most of you are suffering from complete boredom. I doubt any of you are enjoying it, but you don't have to be. Why not go to Amazon.com and order the book Poetry Expressions by Teresa Dunn? You'll be amazed how reading poetry can take your mind off of COVID-19 and other problems. So go ahead. She dares you to give it a try. And there's that link to Amazon where you can get Poetry Expressions Volume 1. And work is proceeding apace on Volume 2 that should be out later this year. And it's going to be fantastic. I know I'm editing it. And Christian Basil says the YouTube 100 races on. Brian K. Morris is at 86. Tim Trailers, Peter Positivity Program, a new dark comedy, is at 83. Subscribe to both and let's get him over 100 subscribers. Let's get him YouTube love. Oh, thank you, Christian. Thank you. I also want to put in Ted Davies Artistry. Now, he's ahead of both of us. I think he's at 88. And so let's all get the Nevermorian people together so we can because we get certain advantages at 100. It's kind of like Facebook. It's incremental, And so the more we get, the more attention and the more love we get from the service. So please, Kofefe, your support would be greatly appreciated. And Jessica Johnson's here. Mwah, Jessica, how you doing today? JD Calderon, if I'd known you were here, I wouldn't have said so many good things about you. JD Calderon, actually a great interviewer, great person. Rochelle Lester, wow, good to see you. But anyway, check out JD Calderon's show tonight. He had a great one last night with Austin Jankowski. That was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. And Andrew Welch has joined us, and our favorite clown is in the house. Good to see you, sir. And let's see if I got anybody else here. Ted Davies. All right. Charles F. Millhouse. Charles, good to see you, buddy. Good luck this weekend with the catering and all. But anyway, Christian, thank you very much for your support. I do appreciate that so much. And don't forget the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, a fantastic Doctor Who conversation show. I really enjoyed my time on there last week during the indie event. And Jessica Johnson, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Jessica. Hope you are doing well. And Robert Bay says, I love her poop. I assume he's talking about you. Yeah, go ahead and react.
Love my poop?
He loves your poop. And she goes like, ooh, loves my poop. Ooh. She is funny. Anyway, Christian says, now I know Cookie is an enigma. Yes, she is. It's been 20.
A puzzle.
You are a puzzle, all right. You are. With several vital pieces missing, I would say.
And a few screws loose.
And a few screws loose. Not that I would agree.
I saw that.
Yeah, so good. Anyway, I've had almost 30 years and I still haven't figured you out yet. So I can only venture as a guess at how she's doing with me. Anyway, Jessica Johnson has a link there, and you all should check it out. Because when all this lockdown lifts, we're going to need to be going to some conventions. And if you see one that has Heroes for Kids, you make a beeline for that place, because I love everyone there. They have got some great cosplay and also some pop culture collectibles that they sell that benefits the kids in the community. And also in 2021, where I will be appearing at Heroes for Kids Comic-Con. You know, the funny thing is about the lockdown, the bad news is my 2020 convention appearances are for crap. However, my 2021 is strong. I mean, I've got a lot of shows lined up, and I haven't left the house. In fact, I couldn't. And I try. Thank you, says JD Calderon. Seriously, check it out. And tonight with Meredith, I am going to do my best to stay up past my bedtime. I mean, once 7 o'clock comes, I'm out like a light usually. But anyway, check it out tonight. JD Calderon. He's on YouTube. He's also on Facebook, and he's also got Meredith, the comics noob, and she's going to be awesome. Now, Meredith, are you doing a show this afternoon? Just curious. And Teresa Dunn says, good morning, Cookie. And she's excited. And having issues commenting today. Well, if you're having issues, we have volumes. So say what you need to, Andrew. If it's a technical thing, all I can say is power down, start up again. That usually works for me. The pacemaker's been working fine since then. Anyway, good morning, all. Charles F. Millhouse, glad to see you, sir. And Marvy Artwork, I'm sorry I'm late. How are you today? I am doing well. Marvy, you are worth waiting on. Hope you are having a great Friday morning so far. And Andrew Welch, oh yeah, Gizmo is in the house. My favorite clown. I love this guy. He's awesome. Check out his work. Anyway, he turns his play into work. David Atkins, a teen has a rough time in making a life, but Modesty uses her talents to their fullest in the business of revenge. Guns, guts, and a girly voice has guys smiling as they fall as hell hath heels. David, do you have this on pre-order or anything yet? How far along are you with it? And Ted Davies, good morning. I'm all 93 subscribers, 97 away to 100 on his YouTube channel. Please help if you feel inclined, and thank you. There is that list there, and please don't forget myself, also the Peter Positivity channel that Christian Basil mentioned earlier. I'd love to get above 100. That would be awesome. Charles F. Millhouse says, I just did a tally and have 16 authors and artists working on issue 1 of Pulp Reality due to release in January 2021. That's beautiful, Charles. I am delighted for you. I'm delighted for me because I'm one of the authors. That's going to be fun. I got to write a Captain Hawkins story. Which is Charles bread and butter character. I mean, that was a fun experience, and I can't wait to do the next one. So, and we will. Plus, Bobby Nash did a team up of Captain Hawkland with one of his characters. I will be doing a team up with one of mine. It's going to be a great time. Andrew Welch has a link to Jester at Large Entertainment. Please check it out. Andrew does some really, really fun videos and shows a lot of hard work. And yes, I love cookie shirts, says Robert Beatty. Yes, and we got that at the Superman Museum, no doubt. Oh, and I'm wearing the shirt today. This is Cookie's one of her Superman shirts that she made for me. And even on my manly frame, it looks good.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. And she also made me a breathing mask. So my when I go out today, my breathing mask will actually match my shirt. Now, how many of you can say that? Jessica Johnson, sad day today. We should be setting up for Heroes for Kids Comic-Con right now and getting ready for all of our wonderful guests, artists, authors, and vendors to arrive. Instead, we are planning for our rescheduled date of July 17th, 2021. Mark that in your calendars, people. I better make sure it's in mine. Hold on, I've got mine. July 2020. Yeah, right. Anyway, May, June, July, it's already in there. All right. So, and the thing is, I've locked down that date. So if anyone makes me an offer, I tell them no. Unless somebody offers to pay me to be there, in which case I'm sure Jessica will understand. But otherwise, I will be there and I will be ready to party. And Andrew Welch says we should totally 3D print some Brian K. Morris mechanical pencils with the Fez as an eraser. Ooh, that's a clever idea, Andrew. Very cool. And Robert Beatty is not fully awake yet, watching a toddler. Oh, what could possibly go wrong there? Anyway, we'll try to wake you up. We'll try not to say anything stupid. Anyway, and Eric Hawkins, good morning to you, Eric. Hope you are doing well. And you ought to be getting some funny books, I'm thinking, pretty darn soon. Oh, speaking of stuff coming in the mail, I want to show something off that I will be giving away this year with mail order editions as well as in-person purchases. Look at my new sticker. Look at my new sticker. We look good on paper, risingtide.pub. Anyway, we will be handing these out with mad abandon. And so buy something from me, and you can put it someplace you love or someplace you'd like people to love. Anyway, that just reminded me of that. Eric, glad to see you, as always, sir. And Luke Stone has a link to the Kickstarter campaign for Voodoo Nations Issue 1. So please check that out. Luke is doing some great work on that. Had a great show with Rob Anderson last night that if you go to my Rising Tide page, you will see it. And because he shared it there. So anyway, Luke Stone says, comments are acting up for me too. Yeah, I usually get this thing where oddly enough, Facebook comments come to me faster than YouTube. And then suddenly I'll be reading a Facebook comment and I think I'm catching up. And then all of a sudden I get a flood of YouTube ones and I'm just way discombobulated. Not that that's much of a challenge most days. So anyway, John B. Pica says, I'd really love it if y'all check out the League of Impossibilists at patreon.com/impossibilists. I could us. Is that like you do you? He could us. I could us too. But I don't have an us. I barely have a we. I do we occasionally, though, because I'm old and my bladder's very small. Anyway, support the Impossibilists. It's great stuff they're doing. And Charles F. Millhouse will be appearing at the... I just heard of the Cookie's phone go off. What is...
Sorry.
Is what? Is anything...
Nothing.
Oh, okay. All right. I heard Cookie's phone go off, and it's like, and then I heard a car pull up outside. I'm like, what? The black helicopters are on their way. Anyway, Charles F. Millhouse says he will be appearing at the Buckeye Comic-Con this Sunday. Can you believe it? If you're in the Columbus, Ohio area, come see me. I'll have a mask on and sanitizer on my table with all my books. And hey, we're not doing anything Sunday.
Working.
You slay me, young lady. No company.
If you don't get that book done, I certainly will.
Yeah. I'm sure you heard that. It's been nice knowing you all. Anyway, let's see here. Let's get some more comments while I'm still alive to read them. Brian Rose says, hey, I owe a shout out to Heroes for Kids. They did a ton of work for us at Cape Comic Con last weekend and were a convention tour de force as usual. Thank you, Jessica and Lonnie and company. Yeah, those guys and gals put on a great show. And I love how on model they are. Seriously. I've said for decades, why is it that Hollywood can't get superhero costumes right, but somebody with a Singer sewing machine working in their basement can? That just puzzles me. But yeah, and seriously, Lonnie and Jessica are wonderful. And Dennis and Chelsea and everybody. I just love the whole group. They are fantastic. And thank you, Brian, for the shout out. Well, Ted Davies, thank you for being here, brother. Glad to see it. Let's help Ted get above 100. I'd love to be 100. Then also, Christian, if you'll put in the link again for Peter, that would be fantastic. Peter, by the way, that he mentioned earlier, is an actor from Doctor Who, so you'll be supporting the cause. Eric Hawkins' last night's drawing, Quartered Fan Edition drawing, was too degenerate to share. So ashamed. We did Studio Ghibli characters, and I did the raccoon dogs. They have very large testicles. I hate anime. I'd hate my life if I had to draw that. Holy cats. That's amazing. I'm not familiar with the IP, but I'm sitting here and there's a little part of me that's dying inside just hearing about you having to draw massive testicles. That's it's another jewel in your heavenly crown, I'm sure. But anyway, Ted Davies, 96 subscribers. He's on the way. Please help everyone here. And David Atkins, Meredith, you're above 100. That's right. You're above 100. So, but still give Meredith's YouTube channel some love. By the way, my YouTube channel, I have assembled a whole bunch of my guest appearances and am gathering more because I'm a media slut, and I appear on a lot of shows, and we are putting them all together in a playlist on my channel that we hope you'll check out. Plus, I have some music that is widely diverse that shows you my varied musical tastes, and you will no doubt cringe and gain some sort of psychological insight that will make you cry. Plus, we're doing a whole lot of stuff on there. We're going to be providing new content soon, and we also have a playlist of past recent episodes of Nevermind the Furthermore and Clever Title Pending. And we hope you checked out last Tuesday's because it was awesome. We had Carl Witzman and Donna Carlene on there talking about self-publishing. It was a lot of fun. And this coming Tuesday on Clever Title Pending at 8 p.m., 7 Central, will be Kathy and Matthew Jackson. She is a very popular romance author, inspirational romance author, I should say. She was on part of our panel for inspirational writers and made Tyrone Tony Reed Jr. cry. And find out why when you read her books. Actually, her books are awesome. They really are. So please check them out. In fact, please check out all the links, all the people you see on here. Please check out their links because author Amy Hale, she needs some love. She does. Buy her books. They're awesome too. But anyway, we'll be having them on. Kathy is also a very popular self-publisher, a very strong promoter. And her husband, Matthew, is a cosplayer as well as a book designer, covers and interiors. So check it out. It's going to be a fun show. Christian Basil says the YouTube 100 challenge. I'll do one better. If Brian K. Morris and Peter get past their 100 subscriber goal, I will PayPal $10. Sorry, I'm broke. To a random person in this chat. Now, how's that for incentive? Christian, thank you. Christian, if you can make that happen, I'll PayPal you $20 to for your achievement there. I'm serious, dude. And morning, Phil Thompson. Glad to see you. Hope your morning's going well. And author Michaela J says, hey, I got you back. This podunk town must have Wi-Fi. Which podunk town would that be? Peoria or Champaign? But let's see, who else have we got here that we have not said hello to yet? And if I haven't said hello to you, please know that Facebook doesn't tell me everyone who shows up, and YouTube doesn't tell me at all. So, but anyone, and if you're watching on the rerun, please tell me where you're from. I won't read it. I'll be gone by then. But anyway, Tyrone Tony Reed Jr. is here. We were going to say hello to him. Hello, sir. Don't forget TyroneTonyReedJr.com. Great site. And Todd Sapp, always a pleasure, Todd. Hope your morning's going well. Merritt Spicer, wow, much love from Cookie and myself. And let's see, who else have we got? Chris M. Mackey. Chris, glad to see you, sir. And Rick Bradley is here. Rick, good to see you as well. Hope everyone's morning's going well. So anyway, Michaela is passing through Peoria. I understand that. And Robert Beatty, too late. I said I like Cookie's poop instead of shirt. Okay. That was the thing, honey. He didn't say the S word. He left out the R.
Okay. Well, then maybe it's not such an ew.
Maybe it's not such an ew, she says. Yeah, she was afraid you had some sort of fecal fascination here, and you got to see the people I've introduced her to. It's not good. Anyway, but no, she is wearing a lovely Superman shirt that we got in Metropolis, Illinois. I think at the museum, or was it an auction thing?
I think it was an auction thing.
That's right, it was an auction
Because
thing.
we got
Yeah, I might have. So anyway, she got it at the auction. It's Superman Celebration, and she wears it proudly. Now, we only have one edition, so I said she could have that one. But I have two unique shirts that she made, so I am blessed. Anyway, Ted Davies says, great incentive, Christian. Heck, I may subscribe to my own channel. Who knows? And Chris Mackey, Wolf, #Wolf, that was filmed last week. And how'd that go, Chris? Let everyone know. And JD Calderon, thank you, Brian. I have to go. Wifey is calling. Great show. JD, you helped make it that way, brother. I hope you do. We hope you execute a perfectly planned Friday, sir, and good luck on your show tonight. I know it's going to be excellent with Meredith Walkern, the comics noob, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'll see if I can tune in. And anyway, you should all check out JD Calderon. He's on Facebook and he's on YouTube. Give his YouTube channel some love too. All right, I have. David Atkins, my new book has a ton of references. The old Modesty comic, Modesty Plays, I take it. James Bond and Black Widow. This book will be just plain fun again. It is great to write without pressure about facts and reality. That sounds cool already, David. Look forward to that, man. And author Michaela Jade says, it's Santa. He's texting Cookie. That's right. Saying, here's how much coal am I to deliver this year? Anyway, get him, Cookie, says Charles F. Millhouse. You're being encouraged to do that folder roll you were doing a minute ago.
Well, it's not Falderall.
Yes. Well, it was fooling around, though. I'm going to have a lot of author friends locked up in the house with her. This is going to be fun. You bring the gasoline, I'll bring the matches. We'll have a show. But no, and the funny thing is the friends we've got coming over. Now, Carl and Donna have met Cookie, but no one else has. And chances are what usually happens is they will fall in love with her, as well they should. And they will probably come to view me with loathing and disgust, which is natural. But anyway, David Atkins says, clear question to everyone who writes. How often did you change the title of your book because you found a title that worked better or your book changed on you? Hotel Nowhere changed a lot. That's a great title, though, David. I know Conflict changed several times. I don't remember what all my worst choices were, but Conflict changed. Sandstein was the same. The original Skyman Battles of the Master of Steam went through a few changes because the IP owner, Ron Franz, wanted certain elements in the title, such as battles, because the original title was Skyman versus the Master of Steam. And he said he likened it to an old comic book done by Jack Cole back in the about 1940 or so, Daredevil Battles Hitler. And this is not Matt Murdock, but this is the original Daredevil. I want to say Bart Regan. Anyway, beautiful costume. I think Alex Ross has reimagined him as the death-defying devil or something like that. Beautifully designed costume. And it was, a beautiful title, Daredevil versus Hitler, or Daredevil Battles Hitler. And Daredevil battles the Yellow Claw, or the Claw, rather, just the Claw, no adjective. And he wanted that in there. And then later on, he added, and this is almost last minute, the original Skyman, because there are other Skyman characters. There was a Skyman from Dark Horse about 10 years ago. It sucked. And also DC has a character, Skyman, who is actually the former Star Spangled Kid, I believe. Sylvester Pemberton III. And there goes the Culligan truck. Goodbye, Culligan truck. Go Fefe. Rise above. So anyway, my titles have changed, but writer friends, have any of yours changed suddenly? Please share. David wants to know. And I'll include Ted Davies. So all 3 channels have to pass 100. There we go. And Ted Davies, give Brian some love. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That's my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. And Michaela Jane says, we have hit I-65. Woot! Very good. I think we are exit 175, I believe.
I thought it was 174.
I thought 174 is the one for Cracker Barrel.
I don't write.
I don't remember. I haven't been that way in a while.
Lafayette, Delphi.
Yeah, it's the Lafayette Delphi exit. So
don't turn towards Delphi.
Yeah, don't head north. Don't turn left. Turn right. Just like in Doctor Who, turn right. There may be a little 1-lane construction, so stay in the right-hand lane, Michaela. At least if it's still going on. And then go down to 19th Street, turn left, and then when you get to when you get to Charles Street, turn left again. Anyway, or unless you're going to go straight to the restaurant, that'd be fine. And in 22 minutes, Cookie, or to make the call. Anyway, Eric Hawkins says, the printer hasn't sent me my tracking yet, but I'm still spending most of the day staring out the window, waiting. Yeah, and that's how I am when I have a delivery. And it's funny because Amazon has virtually stopped sending me tracking numbers, but that's kind of the steady decline of Kindle Direct Publishing. And that's the thing. When you order a book directly from me, as soon as I mail it, when I get home, I send you the tracking number so you can keep eyes on it. Because I don't know about you, but, a lot of us, live in, actually any of us live in a neighborhood where our packages could get stolen for no reason other than the fact they're out. And so since 99% of mine are business related, I don't want nobody else getting them. So I always make sure my tracking is in operation. So anyway, Rick Bradley says, good morning, Nevermorians. Rick Bradley, always a pleasure, sir. Glad to see you. And Eric Hawkins, 100. Let me log into my ats and give you some subs. Please, Eric, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Christian Basil says, Peter, Positivity Program. And there is the link there. I think I am signed up. I will make sure. I will definitely do that. And Randy Zimmerman, I'm also here drawing monkeys. Well, Randy Zimmerman, if you want your monkey adequately drawn, in fact, drawn in an exemplary manner, you send your monkey over to Randy Zimmerman. Randy, it's good to see you, brother. Hope you're having a great Friday morning. Hope your weekend is looking good so far. Randy's a very talented artist and writer and letterer and does everything well, plus a host on the great Indie Volt Network. Please check it out. Also, he co-hosts the Thursday morning show, the coffee show on Thursday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Check it out. It's a good lead-in to, the funny thing is I about said it's a good lead into my show, but I don't broadcast on Thursdays. I give myself a day off. I'm still internally geared from that time when I was on every day and slowly killing myself. But anyway, check out Randy because he's got more of a sense of moderation than I do, and he knows better to be on the air every day. Rick Bradley says Eden Falls is like most small towns. Everyone knows each other. Little diners with good food, people missing and hunted in the woods by huge tree monsters, just like every small town I know. Small town things. Yeah. Pre-order the introduction to Rick Bradley's Eden Falls trilogy, Marvin's Night Out, right now on Amazon and have it ready to read on July 31st. So when you open up your Kindle or log onto your Amazon account, prepare for the warm, soapy embrace of of Marvin's Night Out, a great new horror book. I'm looking forward to reading that, Rick. And Christian Basil, Ted, what's your link? And that has nothing to do with anything like, what's the frequency, Kenneth? Anyway, Ted, send a link to Christian so he can help promote you too. Rick Bradley says, come and check out his author page at rbradley42 on Facebook. He wants to see you there. He craves it. And he posts some funny things and updates to his upcoming projects. And don't forget his website at authorrickbradley.com. And Meredith Walgren says, looks like I'm on the circuit today. That's what we're calling it now. The Comics Noob is scheduled for 4 p.m. I'm actually on JD Calderon's show at 7 p.m. and then reps from Terraform Comics tonight at 10 with Phil Locklear. Holy cats. You're having one of my former days. And if you're a fan of Cookie's Backside, there she went. I know I am. Anyway. And she's in one of the two most important rooms in the house, if you know what I mean. Anyway, and there's Ted Davies' artistry page. Please check it out on YouTube. Please subscribe. In fact, any of us here that have a YouTube channel, Christian will go broke paying for us all. But anyway, please, YouTube is so easy to support when you get to a channel. And the thing is, if you support me and you have a YouTube channel, I'll get notification and I will support your channel in return. Okay. So please check out my channel. Check out the Peter Positivity page. Also check out Ted Davies Artistry. Just give that a like, like the video that's on the screen, whatever it is, and then hit the subscribe button and then hit all. That way you'll be notified every time we go on the air. And thanks to StreamYard, when you subscribe to my page on YouTube, you will be notified when I am on the air. And Meredith Walgren, don't ask me how or why I did that. I'm blaming #buttbeard. Remember, folks, buttbeard. Anyway, it must be buttbeard. It couldn't be anything else. That's how I wound up doing. What was it? I was originally in the event. I was only supposed to do 2 hours, I think it was, of broadcasting, and then how many did I wind up doing? We're not counting the part where the transformer blew and I couldn't get on the air, but yeah, I think one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I did about 8 or 9 hours of broadcasting that weekend. Anyway, the joys of a freelance writer. But anyway, it's because you're a wonderful person. You're an incredible guest, and everyone likes to see you licking spines. It is good. And what is it? We are visited by an anonymous. We are anonymous. We are watching you. Be aware of our awesomeness. We can build or destroy. Oh yeah. But can you sing just as good as you walk? Can you dance just as good as you walk? That's what I meant to say. Anyway, Anon, good to have you here. Anon, let's see if you want to put a link to your website or your creative endeavor or anything else. Anon, we're glad to have you here. And have fun conquering the world. Anyway, Robert Beatty, sorry for the typo. I might be weird, but not fascinated with poop. You say that now. Oh, I've got some stories to tell. Anyway, not about you, about someone else I know, or knew rather. Harley Slavic, greeting. Hope everyone is well. Sorry, it's been a little while. Harley Slavic at gmail.com for all your collecting needs. Harley, good to have you back. And Paul Bush has 10 miles to Lafayette. Net getting spotty, but getting closer. Excellent. Cool. Let's see, I'm taking a note of the time. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. We're going to have so much fun today. And Phil Locklear, good morning, y'all. Phil, good to see you, man. Haven't talked to you in ages. And I hear you having a very special guest on your show tonight. Congratulations. I got to worm my way back into your affections, get my sorry backside on there. But anyway, Christian Basil. Brian, could you be a little less open in your ambitions to conquer things? I think I'm doing pretty good. Anyway, Phil, glad to see you, and I hope good luck with your show tonight, and I'll be looking for it, okay? Christian Basil says, Ted Davies, 97. I subscribe. Brian Morris at 88. Peter at 84. Those engines are roaring. Yes, please, sign up for my page. I would appreciate it. And Cookie did some flats for me, and they're perfect. Thank you, Luke. I'm glad to see that. And also, don't forget Luke Stone's Voodoo Nation with Travis Gibb. Just launched a Kickstarter Please support that, okay? And anyway, I'm glad you like what she did. I'm proud of her. And let's see, did you read Joanne Died? Philip Thompson, Joanne who? Better not be Joanne Fabrics. I like her. And I subscribed. Yay, Ted, thank you. And Charles F. Millhouse, man, I wish I could be there this weekend. I wish you could too. It's going to be a party. A whole bunch of writers getting together. And you see, that's the nice thing about my peer group here. We don't hit the bars necessarily. Yes, TL Shively, I know we hit the bar last year, but that's a different thing. Oh, there she is. You know her, you love her. You can't get enough of her. That's our cookie, putting her best foot forward. And we are 10 minutes away from a Shively intervention. Yeah, she's doing the dance. She's getting excited. She's getting pumped up. She hasn't met my friends, right?
No, I don't think I have.
No, you know Carl and Donna, but you've met them in person. But this will be, and we got a bag of books this morning. We have an entrepreneurs meeting.
And this is a funny one. You have plenty of style.
I don't need Chicago's. Yeah, here we go. This must be a hint. We have our friend Kathy York. Go to kathyyork.com. Sign up for her fun newsletter. It's a monthly newsletter on editing.
Put this on the stairs to take upstairs.
Yeah, that sounds good. Anyway, I just got a copy from her of the Chicago Manual of Style. I think she's telling me something. And that, not only that, but holy cats, mine was dear Lord in heaven.
Don't drop it on your foot.
Don't drop it anywhere. This thing's going. Hi, honey. I never forget a face. And look at that. Dear God, that's like 3 volcanoes. And that one, she's got a place mark. Citations. Okay, I hope it's not from. I've got enough citations on my own. The police know
Not
about
that
me.
sort.
Oh, not that sort. Oh, whew, that's close. But look at this thing, honey. Look at this.
Why do you think I pulled it out?
She said, "Why do you think I pulled it out?"
Yeah, it's time to drink.
Yeah, she's getting one too. Sarah, if you're watching. But anyway, yeah. If I drop this thing on the floor, it's going straight through to the basement, probably through to Australia. This is like, dear God, this will give you Popeye forearms. I'm telling you. Anyway, thank you, honey, and thank you, Kathy York. But yeah, she's been trying to get me to buy. She's trying to pare down her library. And she offered me some books, and I said, well, of course, and being the book whore I am. And this thing is like, it's dense. That bag generates its own gravity field. Anyway, I wish you could be here too, Charles. And as you can tell, they're not even here, and we're starting to have fun. So, anyway, and Harley Syvic, there's his YouTube channel. Please check it out. Author Michaela Jade is giving a progress report. Road trip with the husband. Andy's having so much fun. I bet he is. I'm just imagining what you two are up to on the road and why it may take you about 5 hours to make a 3-hour trip. Anyway, Meredith Walgren, question for everyone. Is Friday at 4 p.m. a good time for Comics Noob? Been thinking about rejigging my podcasting schedule and finding a Florida-friendly time slot, #thunderstorms. That's an excellent question. Now, the problem is, I got to clear my screen there. There we go. The one thing, Meredith, I have to say, I know you and Rob Anderson both have been talking about it. The weather's the one thing, like with the shows, we cannot predict. You've only got a little bit of leeway for prediction. And let's see, I saw somebody parking across the street. I don't think it's one of ours. It might be. I don't know if it's Cookie's gone up to look. But anyway, she's up there. My God, she's Kilroy. But anyway.
This car looks like the one that
usually parks there?
is sometimes over there, yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway. No, the one thing is, Meredith, don't worry about the weather. Because, like I said, unless you want to keep changing your schedule all the time, and given the volatility of Florida weather, don't program for that. In fact, I program for me. The reason we have, there might be 3 people in the car, honey.
Yes, there are 3 people. He, she, and
tall him.
Well, I'd say a little one, but he ain't little.
That would
He's
be
taller than all of them.
Why don't you open the door and stand in the
window?
In the window.
open the door and stand in the window.
Yeah, and see if they, because that, yeah.
Welcome.
The first of them have arrived. But anyway,
Squeal of approval.
we have the squeal of approval, yes. And the thing is, I would say yes. Don't. That's her, all right. Don't. I say just do what the best time that you can do it consistently, and consistency is a factor.
Welcome.
And enter freely and of your own will. We are on the air. Excuse me a second. Hold on here. Hold on. We got greetings to do here, and we're gonna do this right. We've got a minute and a half here.
If you love comic books, you'll love comicspriceguide.com, the world's largest comic book price guide. Basic membership is free, and you'll have access to an amazing message board with a fantastic community of your fellow collectors. You can also upload your comic book inventory and manage its value in real time. Learn more about your favorite comics with their database of over 950,000 comics. It's a great place to sell, buy, or trade comics. So celebrate being a geek and sign up for comicspriceguide.com today. Looking for highly entertaining pop culture podcasts with high production values? Then check out the Journey into Comics podcast network at journeyintocomics.com. Nate Phillips and his crew deliver an amazing variety of downloadable podcasts on a variety of pop culture subjects, from comic books to entertaining with friends, from Doctor Who to professional wrestling. If you have a geek interest, the Journey into Comics podcast network is made just for you. For a complete downloadable selection of their shows, go to journeyintocomics.com. You can also subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Podbean, and Stitcher Radio. So, for an incredible selection of pop culture podcasts that consistently deliver insight and humor, check out journeyintocomics.com today.
On the air, and then see now, this is where we get real professional and nobody sees what we're doing behind the scenes.
Oh, this is like where me, you, and Amy and Michaela are talking.
Right, yeah, exactly. So, and then we have comments, and then there's a private chat where we can, flirt with each other, and then settings. And Rob Anderson does it to me all the time. It's really embarrassing because he gets graphic about what he wants to do.
Oh my goodness.
Ugh, I see why he's the indie devil. Anyway, we're joined by a guest star here, the one, the only, my evil Lynn, and I'm her Oracle. This is
Oracle.
This is TL Shively.
Hello.
You've seen her on here, and now you can bombard her with questions. And author Michaela Jade verifies we are exit 175. She's on her way. And let's see, Ted Davies, thanks. And we're going to zip through your comments here because we got to catch up. Holy cats, we're behind. And there's a real life superhero named Skyman. He was my co-host when I did the blog talk show. That's right, I remember now. And Paul Bush, who wisely has fled the area, says the secret sanctuary was the Guardians come to sanctuary at first, but changed. Ted Davies says 97 subscribers, almost there. Yeah, you're going to make it, man. You're going to make it. Amy Hale says my newest book has had a title change. I haven't announced it all yet, but previously it was The Things We Cannot See. Now the title is Neurosis. I think it's named after me. So I'm a psychological study in the making. And David Atkins, best scene I wrote so far in the new book is a man in a bar doesn't know modesty and kind of like me and tries to get his way as he grabs her, but she puts a gun to his chin and knife to his gut, daring him to move. This is sounding like a movie trailer all of a sudden. Yeah. And Harley Slavic says Spider Marvel Legends figures that are being released soon are being done the 1990s animated series style at $19.99. They have Gwen Stacy, Electro, Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and Green Goblin. And you see also here, you see that little icon there, the blue one, that means you're on Facebook, and the red one means you're on YouTube.
Oh, that is cool.
Yes, it is. And also, I just recently discovered this. Look at this. You can tell where you can share up. If you get the pay version, you can share multiple places. This is This is a StreamYard, and we're having a StreamYard 101.
Teaching.
Yes, yeah, teaching experience. And you see how many people are where.
Ooh, that is cool.
Yes, and also, of course, you can tell who likes Joe Nolan. Thank you very much. And who loves you, Jen Thompson. Love you right back. Mwah. And Meredith, mwah. And, mwah, everyone. And there's your timer up there. And now you know as much as I do, you poor thing. Andrew Welch, you're only off on Thursdays. I thought you were a little off every day. Some days more than others. And Paul Bush, we are in Lafayette. You can't threaten us like that. And David Adams is going to be using my pulp art for the cover for this one in old spicy detective fashion. That will be cool. Christian Basil says Brian K. Moore's new book, The Backside of Cookie, a dark murder mystery novel, an ending with a twist.
Ooh.
Well, if we're talking about her backside, it's going to be a little... Never mind. Yeah. There may be violence soon. David Adkins will be writing about it. Like, yeah, there could be blood. There could be violence. With any luck, Eric Hawkins says, Wednesday afternoon, I just left the house in the middle of a storm to go to the comic shop. Barely made it down the road when the wife called. Our shed had been lifted off the foundation and thrown into the alley from the winds. Crazy stuff, like a mini tornado only hit my backyard. Well, that's like one time we went at, my back neighbor, came over to the house and said, we've got a problem. And, we had a fence between us. And I realized that he told me he had just walked directly over, which should have been my first clue. And I looked back there and this fence was just like flat on its back.
Wow.
From the winds we had that day. So, and see, you can decorate it too. And see, earlier.
I like the little one.
Isn't that nice? It's a Funko Me. It's adorable and you want to clutch it.
Yeah.
To your innermost parts. Anyway, Christian Basil has subscribed. Yes, thank you, Christian. And Ted Davies, Christian Basil, thank you. Yes, thank you. And Bill Sarton says, #bring cookie home. That's right. Well, she's home right today. So mission accomplished, but only for one day.
I finally got to meet her.
Yes, see, she's got, and I was explaining earlier that, most of the way it works is most people then have nothing to do with me because, they've met her and everything. So I understand it. So this.
Well, Cookie is the bomb.
Yeah, she is. She is. She's the bomb. I'm the bum. So anyway, and Anonymous, yes, we can sing one singular sensation.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. And author Michaela Jade, I'm still using the hashtag 2020 is my bitch. Oh, yeah. I hear you. Yeah, we at our entrepreneurs meeting this morning, one of our members, Tracy Rosa, in fact, buy Tracy Rose's book on Amazon.com today. Thank you. The end. Anyway, he has a motto he put over his workplace, and it's embrace the suck.
Oh.
And it means you just do what you need to do and, just to get through and quit bitching about it. So anyway, I haven't gotten the last part down yet. Joanna Cole, Magic School. Oh, the Magic School Bus author. That's right. I forgot about her. Yeah. Yeah, that was a shame. And Michael Sloan, good to see you. I'm only thinking about writing. Good man. That's all you should obsess about. Leave dino porn out of this. And Rick Bradley says, what? That's what you get. Anyway, they'll teach you to be on this show. Anyway, hasn't taught me in 4 years, but what the heck?
Hey, you know what? Keep learning.
That's right. You'll know better after this, right?
And then the next one.
And the next one. Yeah. And about it's like, and I think we have another guest outside. I may have to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's like, It's okay. If you want to be the door person.
I'll be the door person. Oh.
Okay, excellent. Anything to get out of this show. I get that. She just stuck her tongue out at me. It was glorious. I like it. Anyway, it's locked.
Sorry.
We've locked you in here.
You're not supposed to escape.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so cool. I didn't see that.
I'm looking at all the Star Trek tweets and this.
Okay, he's in love.
Yeah. I think we've gotten a couple of adoptees now. Rick Bradley says marbles hasn't been around for centuries. They've been associated with children's games, so of course they couldn't be evil, could they? Find out in Rick Bradley's first published work, The Marble, in the horror anthology, The Nightmare Collective. You can pick that up on Amazon in ebook and written form, and #keep cookie home. That's the goal, Robert. Thank you, brother. And Christian Basil says the winner to get the $10 gift card, please type in the chat, I subscribed, and you'll be in the running. Remember, you have to subscribe to all three, and he's watching, he's monitoring. And Christian Basil says, let's get all three over before the show over. I would love that. Thank you. And Rick Bradley subscribed. Thank you, brother. And Christian Basil says, even if you've already subscribed to all three, type I subscribed. Well, I'm busy. And author Michaela Jade is mocking us with her laughter. And 99 subs, Ted Davies, rock on, dude.
How are you?
And we're going to leave this up a minute. And in fact, we're going to, hold on a second, I'll be there in a moment. I've got a show to run, people. This is serious business, this show crap, you know. Anyway, we're going to have another long commercial so I can do some embracing. I'll be right back.
If you love comic books, you'll love comicspriceguide.com, the world's largest comic book price guide. Basic membership is free, and you'll have access to an amazing message board with a fantastic community of your fellow collectors. You can also upload your comic book inventory and manage its value in real time. Learn more about your favorite comics with their database of over 950,000 comics. It's a great place to sell, buy, or trade comics. So celebrate being a geek and sign up for comicspriceguide.com today. Looking for highly entertaining pop culture podcasts with high production values? Then check out the Journey into Comics podcast network at journeyintocomics.com. Nate Phillips and his crew deliver an amazing variety of downloadable podcasts on a variety of pop culture subjects, from comic books to entertaining with friends, from Doctor Who to professional wrestling. If you have a geek interest, the Journey into Comics podcast network is made just for you. For a complete downloadable selection of their shows, go to journeyintocomics.com. You can also subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Podbean, and Stitcher Radio. So, for an incredible selection of pop culture podcasts that consistently deliver insight and humor, check out journeyintocomics.com today.
So if I want to take a break, I could, mute myself. I could stop the camera. I could mute someone else. Okay, I'll show you what that is. We're having lessons here, and you get to choose your background.
I like that. I always look like an eye looking around.
I know. That's why I like it so much. So.
I'm with you.
And it weirds people out, which makes my whole life worthwhile. And let's see. Here we go. Oh, we've got some more comments here. And that's the one thing. We get a lot of comments. And oh, here we go. Bill Sarton. You want to read Bill Sarton's copy for us?
I can't do it as good as you, though.
Well, this is how you get good.
Okay. Well, let's try.
Andy, it's a pleasure, sir. Yeah, good to meet you. We're doing a show here, but we don't care. So anyway, we're all professionals here. Anyway, so you want to try it?
I'll try it. All right. Join the far out and groovy people by clicking on fb.me/Sarton R76, where last night we had a 2-hour watch party.
2-hour party. That sounds painful. Wow. That's gotta hurt. Keep going.
Spotlighting the chart toppers from 1978. And as always, I always have my daily daring warm-up sketches that are available for purchase. So check out the artwork of Bill Sarton, where everything old is new again.
Perfect. Flawlessly executed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Ted Davies says, who is going to be number 100? He will send a free print to whoever is 100. Most excellent. And there is that link right there. And you want to sign it, I can use my iPad if you want. And Pops Van Zandt, good to see you. There are so many podcasts. You just got to run with it. Yeah, just tune into ours. That's all you need. Plus what that Pops does, too. He's cool. And no hugs. You're out of here, brother. Anyway, this is a hugging community here. That's right, social distancing my butt. Anyway,
there we go.
Rick Bradley, dang it, now I've got unsubscribe. Wait for one more than resubscribe. No, you get to count your subscription. It's all right. And hi, Marvy Artwork, glad to see you. Meredith Longring goes, look at Brian getting all fancy with in-show ad bumps. I'm so proud of him. Hello, TL Shively.
Hello.
Anyway, and we would have author Michaela Jade, but she has decided that since she's not wearing any makeup today, she's not going to be here. So I can talk about her, and there is nothing she can do.
Nothing she can do. Nothing we can do.
Oh, there is stuff I can do.
Let me get this shirt on.
Let me get the shirt off.
Hey, the drink. The guy in the eyes all just lit up.
Yeah, I'm like, dear God, I've just kicked open the lock on Pandora's box now. Oh dear, I'm in trouble now.
And that for the first time.
Yeah, it's like I just go from one trouble to the next. That's nothing really novelty about it. So, Christian Basil, I'm still curious how Rob grabbed my
Ass.
virtually. That's what I thought it said.
Yep. That would be ass.
Anyway, well, at least that's all he got. Anyway, Charles F. Millhouse says, hi, TL.
Hi, Charles.
See? And we'll have to have another one of these summits soon. We'll talk writing later in the day, and then we'll call it a business trip. How's that? And then you can deduct your mileage. See?
There you go.
See, I'm thinking, and that's not social distancing. Damn right, it's not.
No.
It's like,
What's that? What's social distancing?
that's the thing other people have to subscribe to, because I'm sure you're like me. You're like paranoid and haven't left the house in 3 months. So anyway, Charles M. Millhouse says, have a great time this weekend, Brian. See you on the flip side, brother. We'll be thinking about you, and I promise to be at 9 Irish and raising 4 or 5 for you because I care. And Cindy Cap, howdy, y'all. Cindy, mwah, how are you doing? How's that Afghan coming along? It's probably about the size of Rhode Island by now.
Wow.
Did you see that?
No.
During the indie event, Cindy was at several of the writer panels on Sunday afternoon, and she started knitting this Afghan with like that fuzzy yarn.
Oh, the big fluffy.
Yeah, the fluffy stuff. Yeah, and she was doing this live on the air and giving a beautiful smile of her. And then it started out about this, like this. But as the final show kept going, suddenly it's like this. And then it's like this. And then she came on Monday morning, and it was like about half the size of a Buick. And she says, oh, I'm only about halfway done. And I'm like,
only halfway done?
Halfway done. The thing, she could hide in that thing already.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. It's at the point she's going to have to like put it on the floor and just jog around it.
A tent?
A tent, yeah, you make a tent, just like we did when we were kids. Get the card table out. And 100 subscribers. Thank you, everyone. Eric Hawkins, you are number 100. I will send you a print PM for details. Yay! Thank you, Eric Hawkins, and thank you, Ted Davies. Now, anyway, congrats, Eric. Yes, thank you. Way to go, Eric, and way to go, Ted Davies. That's the way to do it. Yes, I have changed titles often, says Cindy Cap. Mindstorm was originally Drug War. The first publisher didn't like it. Animal Eye was originally Bird's Eye. I remember you mentioned that to me once. Bird's Eye, the novel. No, it's not about frozen peas. In need of a better title, the concept expanded. Now, Seeking What's Lost was Nice Day for a picnic, rather. The publisher didn't like it. Oh, those pesky publishers. And Pops Van Zandt says, hashtag power through it. Exactly right, Pops. You got that right. And there she is, Kathy Jackson. Good morning, Cookie from Kathy Jackson.
Hiya! Hiya!
She says hiya. And hugs and good morning, everyone else. Kathy, love you, hon. And look forward to seeing you Tuesday night on Clever Title Pending, 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central Time, hashtag always promote. Anyway, Robert Bay sounds like a great title for a book, The Bomb and the Bum.
Hey, that would.
That would, yeah. We may have something going here. We may get something plotted before the weekend's out. And Christian Basil, 10 hits 102. Brian K. Morris and Peter are so close. $10 on the line. Please type I subscribe when you subscribe to all 3 YouTube channels. Plus, if you have a YouTube channel, I will subscribe to you in turn. All right? We'll all help each other. Cindy Cap, Remnant in the Stars was Adventures of Aerosmith. Title of the ship changed and the concept mutated. That's true. Steven Tyler probably has a trademark, and so many others. And for books that need no title changes, there's mine at Smashwords. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you so much. Also here at Amazon, thank you, Cindy. Thank you for taking care of me. I need it. God knows. And what are all the pages? I got 2 out of 3. One is Ted Davies' artistry. One is mine at Camouflage 61821. And we will change that once we hit 100, I promise. So it's something you can remember.
Okay.
Because I misspelled camouflage too.
Oh no, that's a hard word though.
It is. It's got a U in there. And see, I can't be camouflaged without you. See?
There you go.
It's just like PHCK. It doesn't mean anything. Never mind.
It is not. Yeah. It's not
Anyway, I'm going to drown one of these days live on the air. And Cindy, and the third one is Peter Peters' positivity page. He's an actor from Doctor Who that is just starting a brand new page and deserves your love. Anyway,
Cool.
yeah, really cool. And Cindy Cap says if you haven't signed up for Rising Tide newsletter, you must. But first, sign up for the YouTube page. And then when you're done with those, go to CKOEPP.com, CKOEPP.com. You should remember it. It's got a PP in it. And Cindy's like, no. So sign up for that. And she's got an incredible newsletter. You will love it. I'm serious. It is a great newsletter. I look forward to seeing it. And see, we just shot past a whole bunch of comments there. Yeah, see how they just kind of dump like that? And Bill Starn says they're having a COVID party and didn't invite us. We're being discriminated because we're not book lickers. Well, that'll teach you.
Who's not licking their books?
Bill Sarden.
What?
Yeah. Or you'll love this. I was given a gift this morning of the Chicago manual, style. I don't know what they're trying to tell me, but have you seen the size of this monster? Yeah. I'm going on one of Rob Sanderson's show to explain what I'm talking about. Anyway, Cindy Camp, hashtag keep cookie home. Thank you very much. And hashtag bring cookie home to share cookies. Yes, and she's a good baker, so she makes some too. We'll have to put her to work today. Anyway, Robert Beatty says, well, I guess we'll have to have our own COVID party, Bill. There you go. All you Illinois people get together and share your diseases. That'll be great. And Cindy Kemp says on Speculative Faith today, which is a very, very good page, check out the article on Terraform Comics. That's going to be a great interview. Luke Stone will be there. I think I'm in there too. And talk about faith, I think I may become their pet project. Anyway, that's an uphill struggle. But anyway, please check out the Speculative Faith page. And Cindy, if you can leave the link for that, that would be fantastic. And there we go. Cindy is so compliant. She is so good. Anyway, speculativefaith.lorehaven.com/Terraform Comics, changing landscape of comics. Yes, we are. And John B. Pica said, I had to go, and now I'm back.
Ooh, welcome back.
Welcome back. See, now you got the hang of this hosting thing. Just welcome back.
Welcome back.
See, and she's good. See, she just takes this like a duck in water. And Pops Van Zandt says, pretty sure I subscribed to all three over the weekend. I'm proud of you, Pops. So then type I subscribe so that you can be in the competition for the $10 PayPal. And Bill Sarn, after reading my copy, now we know she has a potty mouth. Imagine that. Someone on here with a potty mouth. Anyway,
well, that's unheard of.
I know on this show, we wait till you were sitting down. Paul Ruff. Hey, we know Paul Ruff. Hello, I was having trouble with YouTube, so I had to delete all my channels and start a new one, and he'll be getting back to interviews at YouTube. There we go, Paul. We're glad to see you back. I was thinking about you the other day, and starting over is okay. I will have to subscribe to that. And Phil Thompson, you heard of Kindle Cash Flow. I have heard of it, but I don't use it. So can't give any authoritative commentary on that. And hello, TL.
Hello.
From Christian Basil. Anyway, he likes it when I like books. I don't know what that means. And hello, TL Shively from Teresa Dunn.
Hi.
And John B. Pica says, I am looking for help with the League of Impossibles. I need help managing social media day to day, and I'm looking for someone experienced in managing successful crowdfunding campaigns. Anyone? So there we go. I am, but my time management skills are you-know-what. Anyway, please check it out. Check out what John needs and talk to him. Could be an opportunity for someone here. It looks good on a resume, people. And Cindy Kemp says, the Afghan is shoulder high. I have about 5 more fuzzy skeins to go.
Ooh.
Oh, dear God in heaven. Well, don't get under that thing, Cindy. We'll never find you again. John B. Pica, I fought with a publisher over the title of a story. They made me change Night Reich to The Phantom's Tale. Luckily, the new publisher at 7th Star Press loved the title Night Reich, so it is being re-released with the correct title. Well, those people at 7th Star, I know 7th Star, they're good people. I'm glad you found a good home there. And Rick Radley says, first he mocks us with his laughter. See what I have to put up with here, I'm telling you.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, what can you do?
Just this. This
There you
is
go.
all I'm good for anymore. My YouTube channel has a couple of gaming clips of my playing Spider-Man getting hit by a train.
Oh.
Fun for the whole family. And
Ow.
Red Dead Redemption 2, where I accidentally ran over a woman with my horse that was wanting my character's help. Well, I'll teach that cow to nag you like that. Boy, I tell you, you've got the direct route to solving your problems. I admire that. Well, it's like I used to, when I lived in Champaign, we had a gaming company there, and I used to do play testing for them. My last time there, I think this is what did it. We had to play through a scenario, and then they quiz you over certain aspects of the game, like, how was the character to play, how was the story, blah, 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 blah. And they said, well, what weapons did you get? And I said, well, I got the nuclear hammer, I got like the sniper rifle, I got the assault rifle, I got the ATV. And she's like, no, the ATV is a vehicle. I said,
Yeah.
not when I play it. I said, they're in my way. What am I supposed to do? And I think this is what got me off the list. I said, did you know they crunch when you run over them?
Oh my God. Now, that would make you want to keep doing.
Yeah, it's like, man, it's a selling point. We have
Yeah.
crunchy NPCs,
There you go.
A lot of games, they just go, or something like that, or they don't make a sound at all, but
No.
hours crunch. They, they're like, your better cereals than milk after 2 hours. They still crunch.
There you
what
go.
I'm
It
saying?
says snap, crackle, and pop. You got crunch.
There you go. See? Yeah, that's what I get games for. And Eric Hawkins subscribed to all three. Cindy Kemp says, thank you, Eric. And Cindy Kemp is out of break. I'll catch up to you later. In the meantime, go to CK at Amazon and get some good sci-fi, fantasy, and game lit. Definitely check out the work of Cindy Kemp on Amazon and on Bear Publications. Cindy, have a great weekend. We will talk to you on the other side of it. And Robert Bay, subscribe to all under my wife's name. There, he subscribed. There you go. And you get in all kinds of trouble with her name now. Anyway, David Atkins is currently busy on doing some more work, but here is what I want to know. Who makes a commercial for your book, and where do you get the music and voices, or do you use your own? I do all my own stuff except for the music. When I do use it, everything I have used in music is Creative Commons, meaning it's it's public domain. I can use it without payment. They'll spell out the terms. And YouTube has a section where you can get Creative Commons music.
Ooh, I don't know that.
Well, see, this is the learning place. This is why you hang with me. You learn stuff, see?
I do.
It isn't for any sort of fun or anything, I'm sure. Anyway, David Atkins says, name a female teen book that was more thrilling than Rin Tin Tin. I dare you. Nancy Drew was too cautious and did not ever fight. Now you know why I am writing my Melody story. I'm just having this trouble marrying up like female story and Rin Tin Tin. I think Lassie was more... I think Lassie was more non-binary, though, because, it was a male name. It was always portrayed as a male dog, but it was, or rather it was a female name, but it was a male dog that did it.
There you go.
No one ever noticed the accessorization of the dog, I think. So
No, I don't think they did.
no, they did. So we had Lassie fixed. No, Lassie wasn't even broken. Rick Bradley says, I would have definitely played that game. See? I can make anything fun.
Well, yeah.
I was like in another thing I play tested for him. I was to break out of a prison, and so I'm killing people left and right and grabbing the gun. And I get up to the place where I'm supposed to jump out to get freedom from jail, and then this helicopter appears and riddles my character with bullets. I said, I want one more shot. And so when I did the same thing, and when the helicopter appeared, I fired at the pilot, and it went down. And she's like, "No one's done that before." I said, "He was firing. He was shooting at me. What am I supposed to do?"
Well, yeah.
Kill the pilot. Everyone knows that. And
how are you supposed to get out if you don't take out the pilot?
exactly, yes, honey.
How many?
Us and Carl and Donna. So, oh no, Cookie's doing math. Back up, everyone.
So, that'll be 9.
Okay.
So, do it for 10
Number
to
9.
6.
There
Number
you
9.
go.
Number 9. Do you have their number, honey?
I got online. I figured it out.
Boy, I know when I'm out of class. Holy
What
heck.
time are we going to be there?
Let's call it for noon, why don't we? That's what we've been saying. Is that okay with everyone? Okay. Yeah. And so everyone that wants to join us, we'll be going to the McDonald's in Kokomo, Indiana. So just letting you know now. Andrew Welch crunching
Bring your own mask.
Yeah, bring your own mask, my God. Yeah. I'm wearing my Spider-Man one. Anyway, Andrew Welch is crunching the NPCs is okay, but do you really have to yell Mario Kart when you do it? Yes. It's asked and answered. I mean, come on. And Robert Beatty, I don't remember my YouTube password. Give me a break, Brian. No one gets any breaks. No mercy around here. And Christian Basil has the 100 YouTube subscribe challenge. But Peter, and Brian K. Morris tied for 88. Yes. And Tim and Ted Davies Artistry, congrats at 102. $10 PayPal. Cold hard cash is on the line. Subscribe to all three and type I subscribe. Hey, TL, have you subscribed to all three?
I will. I have subscribed to one, but I will be after this is done. I will go right through the comments.
You have her most solemn vow on this, and now that the camera has stolen her soul like it has mine, she has no choice. Anyway, Christian Basil says McDonald's, big spender. That's right, by God. I'm loving it. Anyway, Pops Van Zandt, like there is only one McDonald's in Kokomo. I'm sure it's right next to the toilet. Anyway, Baby says big time spender Mickey D's. A theme begins to emerge. But here we go. Get ready for this. Now we are graced with in presence. Sarah. Mwah, Sarah.
Hello.
We have been drinking heavily because somebody's got a potty mouth on here. No idea who it might be. Hint, not her. Anyway, so anyway, that's what we're doing. And so, and is there more commentary? No, there's not. So I'll tell you what, folks, to give you time to regroup, let's run an advertisement for my favorite author. And see, now we're back. See, I'm explaining all this stuff. And also up here are the places where we are now broadcasting, such as my YouTube channel, Geek Insider. By the way, we are powered by Geek Insider. Please don't forget that. And Meredith Loughran is wonderful. And then my Facebook, Rising Tide, and then the Facebook page for Geek Insider. So you can find us all over the page. And please share this video when you find it, because there's a lot of cool people putting in links to a lot of cool stuff they're doing. And that's how Peter, the positivity page, will get more subscribers, and you can help. All right. And now we go back to the comments, and let's see. And Andrew Welch says, I have to leave. Real world work to do. Normal stuff. Ew is right. Ugh. Well, anyway, Andrew, good luck with that, and have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for being here, brother. And Pops Van Zandt says, "K, Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, whatever will be. And Christian Basil is like, Sarah. He's so happy right now. I can just imagine his reaction at home. And anyway, David Atkins, I am currently going to be doing a daily requirement. I have an interview to finish a week, 3K words a day, and one piece of art a week. Now, it's good to set a minimum goals for yourself. Yeah, because we all need to be doing something, especially right now when it's so easy to subscribe to lethargy, And Rick Bradley says the world's best cheerleader, Sarah. That's right. Spine liquor supreme, and love and hugs back to you, sweetheart. Mwah. Glad to see you here. And of course, Meredith licking my spine ain't nothing to sneeze at either. Anyway, Christian Basil says Sarah is here. I can unbuckle my belt and relax like a big steak meal. Oh man, you had me worried for a moment. It's like I read a little bit ahead on these, and it's like, oh, do I dare finish this sentence?
Yeah, because when you start that, you're like,
yeah. Mm-hmm. And the first thing that registers, he's talking about meat.
And unbuckling his belt.
Mm-hmm. Now you get the gist. See, Now this is like a roller coaster ride doing a show like this. So
I am seeing this, but you know what? It is never a dull moment.
Yeah, unfortunately, no. So anyway, and Sarah is and spine licks. Oh yeah, and Sarah has a tongue stud, so that makes it extra special. Oh yeah. Yeah, I have a new picture on my phone now when you open it up. But anyway,
That has to be interesting.
it sure does. Anyway, Bob Van Zandt says Facebook, and there we go. Core CORAMA 2019 events. Yes, check that out. Pops is doing a new virtual con, and please check it out, please. And shameless plug, Pops Van Zandt, you are home. You have reached nirvana for shameless plugs. Not that I do any of them. www.amazon.com/author/Brian K. Morris, not me. And also check out the work of T.L. Shively while you're there too, and pick up every book she has. All right. David Atkins says, "See, I got to help, right?" And if any creator wishes to be interviewed for over an hour about the issues you find in your work, you will find that I am doing a ton of that. We break the farce that art and creation is easy. Yeah, we just make it easy, right?
Yes, we do, because we're damn good.
Damn right we are. See,
Yes.
you got it from the expert here. That's right. And Robert Beatty says, "Is it okay to put creamer in black coffee, or is that offensive? Asking for a friend." Moving on.
Got nothing.
Yeah, I do, but I dare not. Anyway, what's my phone doing? Good God. I felt a buzz, like, let's see, okay. Oh, Carl Witzman. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, let's see. Here's how we solve for time. Although I don't normally do the, yeah, there we go. All right, and there we go.
We're back.
Yes, we are, and we're front too. And Christian Basil says, well, I'll look at my front. Anyway, Christian Basil, shameless plug, is that code? It's the worst code in the world. It's almost like calling Uncle Carl's page secret. Which, by the way, Uncle Carl will not be having the drunken rant tonight. No, he does it every other week.
Okay.
But tonight he will be doing one of his Zoom meetings, which we all kind of sit around and talk to each other. So we all get on, but it doesn't go out on the air.
Well, what in the hell's the fun in that?
We can be a little more candid, let's say.
Okay, again, what is the fun in that?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like
Come on.
I've got any damn fillers. Yeah, I get that. So, and Rick Bradley, there is no shame on Nevermind the Furthermore.
Exactly.
I can cop to that. And David Atkins says, "Brian, what?" Anyway, you didn't name a female teen character who did action that was not in comics. Was there one? Did research for my book and did not find one. Now I am upset that I still have not found one.
Volcano.
There you go.
Come on.
Got you there, David. Thank you. And Raggedy Ann.
Yes.
Raggedy Ann had adventures.
Yes, she did.
Gotcha. Anyway, you're not fooling me, David Atkins. I'm on my guard. And I wish to say one thing about Brian's books. Oh, dear God. I found out that they are totally worth reading. Okay, I love you again, David. I had a time reading them. Even he has not read one of mine. Sad face. Do you want to know how many books I've got of my friends that I have not read? Are you in the same predicament?
Yeah, we got books. I've seen your pile. You shown.
Yeah.
Got a big pile. I do too.
Yeah. Mine hasn't gotten any smaller, believe me. Because we've got this on a little box here that I got from my father-in-law so that you can look directly at us and not feel like we are looking down upon you peasants. Because we're better than that.
Let them eat
Better
ice
than
cream.
you. Yeah, let them eat ice cream, by God. You can stand the cholesterol. But anyway, so we have it on like an equal thing. And notice how we shake the table so everything looks like we're in a bloody earthquake. But anyway, my to-read pile has not diminished any because I'm making new friends. Oh, I get their book too. So I got books, David. But my lips don't move fast enough. That's the problem. If I can get my lips to move faster, I'd get a lot more reading done. And Green Room tonight, says Sarah. That is right. Uncle Carl's Green Room. And if he deigns to give you the address, then you can be in. And Sarah will be there with the murder air conditioner. She has an air conditioner. It's a window unit with a old compressor. And if you've ever heard one of those, it's like when it starts up, it goes ding, 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 and we all thought it was a power tool.
Oh my God.
Like we were about to see a murder scene or something. We're like, what the hell is that? And I forgot I used to have one in my first apartment. That it sounded like Freddy Krueger was warming up the tools for your next dream, and she had that, but she had become so used to it, she didn't hear it anymore.
Right.
But the rest of us are like, holy shit, what's going on? So anyway, you didn't hear
That would be
that.
a good description for using in a book.
That's true. You want some paper? You want to write this down?
I might have
You
to.
may have to, yeah. Well, you can watch this show on the replay and get all the exciting moments from
There
before.
you go.
Transcribe at your leisure. Anyway, so David Atkins says, let's see. I have John Hartness's books, Brian's, and a few more that I love in the independent realm. I like Bubba the Monster Hunter by John Hartness. Those are good books. Found better books there than in the published area. That says a ton about the industry. Yeah, this is where you're going to see a lot of great creativity with fewer corporate demands, shall we say, because a lot of places do have like, we got to run it past our legal department, whereas we're lawsuit bait. And, we've got to run it past marketing. And, to us, marketing is what you do once you get the dang book out.
Oh, yeah.
We don't worry about, product placement and all that.
What's that?
That's the thing other people have, not us, so we're working towards it, though. We got to find somebody that wants their product to be shown on my show. That's the challenge. Anyway, Christian Basil says, shake the table. Now that's code. Careful what you do at McDonald's. They have cameras. And see, you could be on here, Michaela. You could be sharing the joy.
She is ignoring us.
I can understand that too.
I'm good at ignoring.
I'm
She's also looking at her phone. She won't focus on one thing at a time.
Oh, I get it. These young people and their phones.
Yeah, okay.
Get the hell off my lawn. That's what I have to say. Anyway, Philip Thompson will send you a page of my comic book for opinion. I will welcome that. I can't get to it till later today because I'm being entertaining. So anyway, Robert
Being
Beatty.
entertained.
Yeah, that too. I'm just going to sit back and watch you guys talk for once. Anyway, got to keep you on your toes, Brian. Robert Beatty, you do, my friend. And have to plan for clever title pending on Tuesday. Well, thank you for asking that, Meredith, who will be on the Comic Snoop today at 4 o'clock. Also on J.D. Calderon's show later tonight and Philip Lockler's show very, very late tonight. Check earlier parts of the episode for details. Anyway, this coming Tuesday on Clever Title Pending at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central on this page. Also the Geek Insider page, which is now powering this broadcast. Because we love them and they love us, I hope. Anyway, Kathy Jackson and Matthew the Mad Celt Jackson will be on this coming Tuesday. Kathy is an inspirational author, a very successful one. And she will tell you how she can write an inspirational book that's got a little spice to it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you. I was beta reading Jericho's Walls, and I'm like, oh, this is nice. She's got a nice faith attitude. Oh, I can see where he's faithful too. Oh, he's rearing back his hand too. Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And shame on you for knowing. Anyway, please check out Kathy Jackson. Also, Matthew is an extremely talented. Yeah, he does. Yeah, it's a nice book. Jericho's Walls, available on Amazon. Trust me. Anyway, it's one you can read in public and nobody will know until your face starts flushing and start doing this. Anyway,
until you start squirming in your seat.
Oh, and I do every time. I can barely get through it the 27th time. Anyway, please read, Kathy Jackson's books available on Amazon. And also, Kathy will be talking about her writing and her career. Also, Matthew Mad Celt Jackson will talk about designing covers, designing interiors, and supporting your creative spouse and how spouses work together creatively.
And that is very important.
That is very important, and you can attest to this as well, right?
Yes, I can.
Same here. Amen.
Yes.
And Rob Anderson, good to see you, brother. And holy cow, I'm everywhere. There is all kinds of places you can find me, Rob. Love you, brother. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, man. And check out the show that Rob did last night that was rebroadcast on the Rising Tide channel with Travis Gibb and Luke Stone. It is about a new project they're putting out, and it needs your support on Kickstarter. And Rob Anderson also has my Goodreads page. Thank you, sir. And David Atkins bought 2 books that were published by Tor and another big brand, and I found out that the back was nothing like the writing inside. It was horrid and a chore to read. It was supposed to be fun to read. Yeah. I have to admit that a lot of stuff from some of these highfalutin publishers, they mean well. You know, they're supposedly setting standards, and I think you sacrifice a certain amount of readability in the process. It's like if I converted everything to King James language.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway, I personally believe that King James has done more to keep people out of heaven than anyone else. Really, because if you can plow through some of that verse, you know, it's like holy cats. That stuff is pretty big. Yeah. It's like, thank goodness for the modern translations. And there we go. I'm on Smashwords. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that. And David Atkins says, the chore of finding books that hit the mark are such a pain. There are great books out there that are driven by the characters and not an agenda by the author trying to sound literate. That's why you need to buy T.L. Shifley's works, right? Because she's great. She makes moving your lips worthwhile, at least me. Anyway, but that's just me. Bad, Brian. Anyway, Christian Basil, Facebook, the Traveling TARDIS this Tuesday live broadcast at 6 p.m. Eastern with special guest Jason Connery.
Ooh,
You know who his dad is?
that's Sean Connery?
Yeah. And the kid comes by his chops, honestly. Seriously, he was in one of the early Colin Baker episodes of Doctor Who. But anyway, Jason Connery from the Doctor Who episode Vengeance on Varos. And if the name sounds slightly familiar, you would be right. I better. But, yeah. We're running away from that one, Christian. You're talking to your phone again, aren't you? And no, I don't do that sort of thing often. But anyway, subscribe to the HWWS Media on YouTube. Hashtag become part of the legend. But that's going to be a great, great show. I know it. And Sarah says, I would love to do more beta reading. Well, we'll give you your chance, darling. David Atkins ever found a great story that was ruined because the author tried to sound smarter than the book demanded? Have two I bought that I really wish I could return. They sucked bad. Well, you'll never have to worry about me writing like that.
No, me, because you know what?
Yeah. Ain't is a true verb. Anyway.
Exactly.
Yay, says Amy Hale. My hands are free when I can now comment. She was doing dishes. Get your mind out of the way. I forgot who I was talking to. Carry on. Now, how can you say that about Lynn? Really, she's been on her best behavior all morning. Seriously. So, and I see the stink I am getting right now. So, well, we're glad you have both of your hands free, Amy, because. Anyway, I'm no help. Anyway, the artwork says, take care, bye-bye. TL, be safe and see you soon.
Bye, Marv.
Take care, Marvy. You have a great weekend. Thank you for being here, my friend. Christian Basil says, Amy, my mind came out of the gutter once your hands stopped touching the dishes. Imagine that. He said, this is my surprise look that you were thinking dirty, Christian. Yeah. Anyway, David Atkins, sorry, Brian. I lived and thrived on the old classics that were written in the style of Old English, like the King James Bible. I still love and reading those and classics in that style. I'm just odd, though. Well, I can't disagree with any of that, except that last part. Anyway, just like the rest of us, one of us. Amy.
Hey, good company.
Exactly, yeah. Seriously. And Amy Hale says, hi, TL. Hi, Michaela off screen. Hi, everybody else. Everybody, hello, Amy. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Amy. There we go. That's as organized as any of us get. Anyway, so we were glad you're watching. Wish you could be here, you and Charles both. But we'll have to do something. Maybe FezCon is still on, by the way. What? FezCon. Nick Tockard wants
something about that.
Yeah, Nick Tockard wants to do like a get together, much like this, except at one of the libraries in that part of Indiana.
You're open?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've been open for about a month over there. That's in the next county, though. So
When is this?
we haven't decided yet.
Okay, you need to.
I will keep everyone posted. I promise.
Yes, that sounds.
It's going to be like this is the rehearsal for it. And Susan Bruner, hello, friend. So good to join in. Susan, mwah, so glad to see you. Susan, please put in a link to your books. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well now. And during all this My Sharona, Miley Cyrus, Peter pandemic. And thank you for the laugh, says Amy Hale. Oh Lord, we'll have plenty before this is over.
Take pictures or it didn't happen.
You heard her.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
I keep getting told.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course we'll be taking our cameras with us. Do you know mine makes phone calls too? This is awesome, man. I tell you, I'm glad I lived to see the day. Anyway, so that's what we got so far, and it's 11:40. That means we probably should be getting ready to chow down. It's probably going to be not a bad idea, and I probably should say hello. We should say hello to our guests. Notice I'm letting them be your guests too now.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Excellent.
I'm good. I'll be co-host.
Excellent. Yeah, see, there are some perks to this job, believe it or not. They're few and far between, but they are there.
You're not supposed to have
Always got to think a little bit, put some work into it. And
Exactly, and I put as little work into this as possible, obviously. So anyway, I'm going to give you an opportunity. I should have done this at the start when you were here, and I do want to apologize. No, I'm going to tell you, we're going to have a couple hundred witnesses to it. Anyway, yeah, that's what I say. Anyway, what we're going to do now is TL Shively. I want you to tell everybody where they can find your work and why you're so awesome, why you mean so much to me. TL, the spotlight is yours.
all right, I've got book one out, The Secret Sanctuary, and I actually have them, but they're in the car, and I'm not going to get them.
I've asked for it.
At Amazon. That one is actually also available online at Walmart.com.
From my
So, and then I have the short story, The Independence Mind Disaster, which is available at Amazon. So you can get that. I am on Facebook. I have got Amazon author one, and I cannot, unlike you who can spout these addresses up, I cannot do that.
I can tell you, it's under TL Shively, right?
It's under TL Shively.
Okay, then go to Amazon.com, www.amazon.com/author/TL Shively.
Hey, there you go.
That's the code. It's your name after the author.
I did not know that.
See, you've learned two things today.
I have learned two things.
There we go. And everyone now has learned how wonderful you are. All right, and why I dig you so much.
Aww.
It's true.
I get a hug.
I do too. Lucky me. It's so good to see you.
Definitely. This has been awesome.
It has been fun. You've made it so much more fun. Definitely than me talking to myself. Anyway.
We have so much fun on that one. I have fun on this side and on that side.
Well, there you go. And you got to be on this side more often. We can make you a co-host.
Well, you know what? If you can cut that man in there to moving down here, sure thing.
No problem. We have a slogan here in Indiana. We're not, and then you fill in the name of the state you're living in. That's how they got me from Illinois. Brian, do you want to move to Indiana? What's the appeal? We're not Illinois. Okay, let me get my bags. In fact, the hell with that. Let me know. I don't want to wait that long. I'm coming over the border. So anyway, with this, we're gonna close this off because we got some chowing down and some talking to do, and they're having all the fun, and you're stuck with me. Sorry, hon. Anyway, on behalf of my my lovely and desirable co-host TL Shively, please buy her books, and Michaela Jade, who is off camera, and Cookie, and all of our other amazing visitors that we are going to have fun with, and along with Carl Witzman and Donna Carlene. It is okay to envy us. So anyway, we will see you Monday morning on another episode of Nevermind the Furthermore at 10 a.m. Please, everyone, have a fantastic weekend. And don't forget, now here's the part I keep forgetting, to set things up for the next shot. Because I start yak, and I forget, oh, yeah, I've got a show I've got to do. But anyway, folks, hope you have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you Monday at 10 a.m., 9 a.m. Central on another Nevermind the Furthermore. And as always, we're going to remind you, stay smart, stay safe, wash your damn hands, and never apologize. Let me get both hands in there. Never apologize for being awesome. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you Monday morning.
Bye.
Bye.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready?
Thank you for tuning in to Nevermind the Furthermore, a Rising Tide Publications and Brian K. Morris production. Member of the Comic Book Advocating Network and sponsored by GeekInsider.com. Become part of our show with sponsorship and advertising opportunities. For details, contact advertising at geekinsider.com or visit podcast.geekinsider.com. The Geek Insider podcast is available on your favorite app, so please hit the follow button and share it out to your friends. Because if you don't, you might have to turn in your geek card.